Alright. Hey guys, I'm trying to make this little video for you. I thought this was pretty cool. I've been trying to do it for a couple days and I couldn't get my recording software to work right. So I did what any person who's not a quitter does, and I tossed it to the curb and got a new recording software. So I'm going to show you. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. Give you a little background. This is the entire world. You can fly anywhere you'd like in the entire world. It doesn't matter. You can fly in the middle of the ocean. You can fly Mount Everest. It doesn't matter. You can fly bush trips to the Arctic, northern Canada. And, what I'm going to do is we're going to go down to San Antonio, and as you can see, it's nighttime because it's based on real time. So I have a little God mode over here, and I can rotate the world and make it morning. So we're going to go into San Antonio here, and we're going to take off from Randolph, and then we are going to go let's see if I can find it. So this would be Topper Wine Road. This would be Windburn Trail right here. And then of course this first left is Balanced Rock, and this one right here is our first house in Texas. Then Brandon's house right next to us. So I'm going to put a little waypoint here, set as arrival. Got my plane picked out. Pick something with the wings on top so I can see very well. Makes it a little better for sightseeing. And show you how insanely good this is. Hopefully it's going to run well. I'm using something called DLSS, which is Direct Learning Super Sampling. Kind of explanation. It's AI built into the graphics cards. Instead of taxing the mess out of your
Design Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf
computer.
Sierra ready for departure to the north at runway tree right.
Okay, whatever. Instead of taxing the mess out of your computer to run these incredible graphics, what it does instead is it builds the game at a lower resolution, and the AI upscales it to a much higher resolution. And there's a couple settings between quality, balanced, and performance. So I have it on quality because I want to get the best graphics possible. While recording this in 4K, hopefully it's not going to be overly taxing, but I think it'll work. We're going to try it out. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the parking brake off here. Make sure flaps are up. Okay, and we're going to take off here. Set the power in here. See the plane tries to pull left. All propeller aircraft try to pull left because of the torque. Propeller. Airborne we go. So again, this is Randolph. We'll fly out here and we'll get a little altitude and turn around. Pretty cool. I'll take you on a little tour here. I'm gonna fly over the first house, and then I'll head downtown San Antonio, and then I'm gonna go to Kelly, Lackland, and Medina.
Flight design X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for north departure.
Hangover Tower Flight Design Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for north departure.
And so you can see how well you can make it out, but it looks like there's some kind of crazy jungle over here. So what those are trees. It's just the AI is still relatively new, and these are lower resolution areas because Microsoft guys are actually rendering the entire world, so it's going to take some time. Alright, about 1,300 feet. Continue a shallow climb, and I'm going to bring us around. Kick it a little rudder here, make a tighter turn. Pretty cool. Well, I just noticed this. This little riverbed down here. I actually used to go down there with all the kids from high school. We used to go swimming in that down there. Alright, so up here on the left, as you can see, there's Randolph. First thing I'll pass is my school. One thing I noticed, they don't have Taj Mahal rendered. They do have the circular area where it is, and you can almost see like a... This is all built off of satellite imagery, 3D rendered up, so some areas are very high resolution, you know, major landmark cities and stuff. You'll even see downtown San Antonio looks a lot better. And then some areas are, you know, not as important. They have not, you know, gotten to those. They're going to focus on major areas first. But so here's my school. There's the track we used to run for PE class. A bunch of huge buildings that weren't there when I was there. It was a much smaller school. In fact, we had trailers out there. Now come on around here. We'll fly by where our house used to be. They've actually torn it all down. And it's all just open grass now. Violating some airspace here. There's the pool. There's the circle. Actually, I see the old house where Deanna used to live. So this big empty field in the center of the screen, our house would have been right in here, and these are the baseball fields I used to take Chelsea and Barron, close them in the fence and just let them go ape shit until they ran out of energy, especially Barron. But yeah, they torn all those houses down, I guess. Alright, so let's go on around here. I'm going to climb up just a little bit higher. I lost a little altitude in the turn. Converse here. In fact, I'm pretty sure I already see the water tower here. Yeah, sometimes when I look back and forth real fast, it gets a little shaky on the frame rates. Working the computer pretty hard. Okay, yeah, so this should be the water tower here, so I'm going to go ahead and slow us down. Our house should be right here where my mouse cursor is. There's our big backyard. They actually have the little log terraces, kind of, sort of. You can see like lines where satellites picked up the log terraces, and then Brandon's house, which looks like an overgrown forest there. The AI apparently thinks he's running a aviary. That'll be our old house. Pretty cool. Alright, now we'll be crossing the flight line of San Antonio International, so I gotta watch out for air traffic. I see one off the nose here, but he's way out in front of me. Much faster than me too. So now we're gonna head for downtown. me a little homesick for Texas. I just gotta convince Shorty that we gotta move there. She wants to go to Florida, which is cool, but it's getting crowded. Texas has so much more elbow room.
Flight design X-ray Golf Sierra leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Thanks, boss.
Hangover Tower Flight Design Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra frequency change.
Just trying to keep my eyes out for any air traffic coming into the airport. Not seeing anybody on my GPS. Do have one over there. Yeah, I don't know. You probably can't make it on the video, but I see his lights. He's on final approach here. He's getting ready to touch down. Pretty cool thing. All these flights that you see in this game are mimicked from real-world traffic. So right now, even though it would actually be dark in San Antonio, there is a plane that any second will be touching down, and that plane is based off of that. So all the air traffic in this game, all around the entire globe, is real-world traffic. It's pretty cool. And if I hadn't changed the time of day and all, playing God mode, because you know flying in the dark isn't always the best sightseeing adventure, but if you keep it on real world time, you also get real world weather. Everything is mimicked from real life. So speed is up just a little bit. This plane speeds up quick, but it slows down quick too. Highways. I think that maybe Loop 410, inner loop. Try to get up a little bit higher here because my engine's getting a little hot. Tiny little plane. It's just a two-seater. It's not even a back seat. It's just a carbon fiber wall behind me. It's a CT super light. Very tiny little fun plane. I've probably put, I don't know, about 30 hours into it so far, and it's a very reliable little fun toy. I do like it because it's got good visibility for sightseeing. If I really want to, I can cheat the game. Check this out. Hang my head outside the aircraft. I just see Jeremy Clarkson with his cheeks flapping in the wind. Alright, here's downtown. Slow us down again. It's the Alamo Dome, Tower of the Americas over there. And now I'm going to bring us, try to go right over the Alamo. I'm trying to see the river center. I can't really see it that well. It's so buried in the buildings and trees. Alright, so look at my mouse cursor here. This is that weird triangular shaped building that if you stand at the bottom and look up, it looks like it's just a wall, and like a thin wall, not an actual building. Here is the Alamo right here. Unfortunately, it's in the shade because of the time of day I chose. And Ripley's, believe it or not, in that damn cannon that scared the shit out of everybody. It's right across the street. That's the side of the old World's Fair Tower there. Tower. The old Alamo Dome. The airport off the nose again. Turn here and head on down to Kelly Field. I don't want to make this video too long. At first I thought, well, I could fly really fast if I choose like a jet, then it's going to be really hard to slow down and show everything. So I opted for this little putt-putt plane. San Antonio. I forget the name of that building there, but that's the one they used to put all the crazy colors on at night. I'll have to do a night flight here and see if they mimic that. It'd shock me if they did. Going to do a simple pass by Kelly Field. I thought maybe next video I might take off from Moody, just drop a waypoint for my flight plan, drop a pin if you will, right on the old house on Thompson Road, the old Hainted House. Do a little fly over the farm. This is Kelly coming up right here. And then right directly ahead, 12 o'clock, would be Lackland. Try to speed it up a little bit more here. Tiny plane, can't push it too hard. Kelly Field, giant C5 Galaxy runway. parade field right here. It's got all the planes around it. Look, they even have the SR-71. You probably can't make that out very well. They get the SR-71 sitting there. There it is. And here's the main gate on the right side. That B-52 sitting in the grass as you come in. Looks like there's giant boulders behind it. I think those are supposed to be the trees that the AI couldn't figure out. That's alright. The best part about that AI is it's just going to continually get better. And then it'll take over the world. Ah, and here is Medina. And I already see the entrance. And I'm sure you can't make it out on your screen, but there's the little F-104 Widowmaker that sits up on that beam right at behind the guard shack. So this would be Perimeter Road, which means we were this one right here, where my mouse cursor is. This is our house. The big tree right here in the backyard. This was all not here. This is all woods, and we used to watch the pigs back there rooting around in the dirt. I had the trampoline back here. And that was it right there. Pretty cool. Go out and I'll come back around to another pass here. It's funny, my buddy John at work, he was Chaplain Elliott. He's a just recently retired full bird colonel. He used to live, you know how our house there was a duplex. He actually lived in the other side of our duplex. So he was our literally conjoined neighbor, but like before we moved there, I think it was late 80s. He said. So we were looking it up on Google Maps and Google Street View, and he pointed it right out to me. I was like, no kidding. I'm like, we lived literally right across the like the next driveway. There it is. You see they've built new neighborhoods. I don't know if those are part of the base. I can't tell because there's like a road access over here, but there's the playground where I used to play basketball, the basketball court right here. This is the drainage ditch where I used to sneak through the do not enter sign. I used to take the dogs out on all these woods and fields back here. What did they think there was going to happen? They put a do not enter sign behind a playground. Come on. Alright. Just a quick tour. It's pretty cool. I hope you guys can come up and see this soon. This new PC is pretty insane. I gotta lie. It's blowing my mind continuously. Now we just need to get Mike to shell out $5 grand on a equivalent computer, and then we can fly together, both on DCS and this. You can fly around on this. You can even multi-crew in like the bigger aircraft, so you can be pilot and co-pilot and do flights together. That'd be pretty gnarly. So it's up to you, Mom. Talk him into it. It's only $5,000. Worthy investment. We get non-stop enjoyment. So I was coming over here to land on this runway, and then I realized I don't think it's a runway. I think it's just a field, which should be fine. I think I can land this thing in a field. It was closer than going back to Kelly, so I'm going to do kind of a pass over it. Wish I had some smoke or something. I can see which way the wind is blowing. Actually, I can do this.
Kelly Airport information, Quebec 1400 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility, Niner. Sky condition, clear. Temperature, 15. Dew point, 13. Altimeter 29.92. ILS Hotel runway tree 4 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 4. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact UF Quebec. Kelly Airport information Quebec 1400 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility niner. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point.
I don't think I need to worry about the wind. It seems like it's so calm I can land either direction, so we're going to try this. I have no idea if this aircraft is rated for a field landing, but I'm going to pretend like I'm smuggling cocaine for the narcos. Looks like a good strip there. Should be okay. Flaps a little bit here. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not gonna stall. It's kind of weird when you go into landing configuration on an aircraft. Most people don't know that, but you know, normally you want to go up, you pull back on the yoke or the stick. Want to go down, you push forward. Although negative G's are not recommended because they make you throw your guts up. You know, standard flight controls, but when you go into landing config, you don't pull back on the stick to go up. Once you drop the flaps, you add a little power, which increases the lift under the wings. And then if you need to speed up or slow down, you use the trim to point the nose up or down. And that's how you land an airplane. It's actually not that hard to land an airplane, despite everything you've probably heard. They always say landing's the hardest part. Yeah. Just people out of students have to get figured out, you know, how to control the aircraft in a landing config, but it's actually not too bad. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Power to idle. Little nose flare. Oh yeah. No problem at all. Now we're in the middle of the field. What do we do? For some reason, this plane, once I tap the brakes, likes to lock the brakes in. So I have to recycle cycle the parking brake. Let's go on over to the aviation shack. Delivery of cocaine, senor. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. Pretty cool. Like I said, I'll probably do the next video, probably Moody to Hey Hira. I'll do some other stuff like flying over Lake and Heath and literally anywhere in the world you want to go. Get the computer mic. We can do bush trips to northern Canada. Land on the ice and the water. Yeah, like $1,000,001 aircraft. It's pretty gnarly, but you need a pretty solid computer to run this. Definitely can't shortcut it if you want it to look really good. But cool. Talk to you guys later.